Today we're gonna play
when it's finished being built, and at the very top, it
So
actually
if I
looks like
just
the
click
eye is
on
lit,
this.
but the light isn't actually on in this footage. Like, to
Whoa.
me, at least IRL, it looks like it's lit. It's kind of crazy. I think that speaks to what a great job the designer did with the colors up there. But circling back to those 10 figures included,
Okay,
I would say there's technically 11 because there's a skeleton chained up inside of here, but we won't worry about that. The first one I want to talk about in depth is the one I like the least, and that's Gollum, for a pretty obvious reason. They have gone and removed the pupils and the unique shape of his eyes. Previous versions did a much better job highlighting the craziness that you could see in his eyes in the movies, and that is just completely gone with this newer version. The mold, I think, is also slightly different than one or two of the previous versions, but that's not really a big sticking point to me. I don't really care one way or the other there. I think just the face print is so make or break on this character that it is broken here. Like, it just doesn't look good to me, and I wish they would get away from this idea that every character with colored eyes can't have pupil designs. Sam and Frodo are two very well done minifigs in this set.
I'm going to do it.
The chrome gold
Daddy, I'm
ring,
going
which I think
to
might
do
be the only
it.
piece that LEGO still actually uses chrome gold on when they make gold, which is pretty cool. I'm glad they haven't gone away from that. The one thing I don't like on these two figures is, again, the soulless, pupilless look on one of the faces for Frodo.
What has happened? Yeah, I'm just
more or less alleviates that, as long as you really want that other face. Also with the extra helmets that they wear as a disguise, so that's pretty cool. Next up, we've got a couple banger minifigures with the mouth of Sauron and Sauron himself, and both of these look fantastic. The unique helmet molds on these are almost second to none. The mouth of Sauron sees some minor improvements from the previous version, and of course I think Sauron is here for the first time in this set. But I thought it'd be quite interesting is while the helmets do look like they would be hard plastic, they are both actually completely a rubbery material, so that's something that if you ever get these and you feel them,
he looks
really
nice.
kind of off-putting.
He's normal.
He's
normal. He's
just something
sad.
that you would think is hard plastic, then you feel
Oh my gosh.
it's actually like a really positive thing. The amount of detail these figures have been given overall, though, is amazing.
What happens to everybody? Now you know why this is cursed. That's a curse. But this is the only guy that I would say is normal.
There's some extra helmets included that you can throw onto and take off of these
except
guys
for everyone else. They've
all
clearly had a hard time.
The faces, especially to me, sell the look, and I do think in this
what
case,
about the sun? He's
kind of like a zombified
does work and design that makes sense. Now you know why I'm making this video with the volume turned all the way down.
Here. I think that's a great integration with the ears there. It just looks so good. So yeah, I think the orcs overall are fantastic.
There's actual fireworks outside right now. They're scaring me.
It would be Gollum's eyes because I just think they look horrible. Otherwise,
they keep just coming out, boom,
and I'm like, selection. Moving to the build on Barad-dûr, there's a lot to unpack.
Okay.
And this thing looks incredible.
Oh.
Lit up. It doesn't even need the light.
I don't like that. Nah.
Cool. And so
now, why are the eyeballs sticking out like that?
It definitely shows better in the dark, but it's also something you have to hold down to have work, so it's not like you can just appreciate that it's lit up on your display for like minutes at a time at night. You have to like stand there and hold it. So
my
I feel like that's a bit of a trade-off there, and it already just looks so cool as is.
He's still whistling, he's still alive, and I have no idea how. Look at him. How did he survive a gunshot?
A couple of different colors on them. It's because they actually use this piece in the 2009 This is just a new color for it, and I just love the piece. Now, the eye itself is not completely stationary either. You can move it left and right, and you can also move it up and down, and you can really spin it all the way to the back if you really wanted to, but I love that they give you a little bit of motion there, and it's not too heavy where when you like move it and position it somewhere, that it would just always fall back down. So I think that's another important aspect about it that you might not think about, but thankfully they did, and it works perfectly. This top section of the tower is extremely detailed as well, and did a great job with the curvature of it, and having a lot of the other elements on it curved using some different hinge pieces that definitely give it a nice look. It's also got some flames and some like doorways and windows that definitely make it feel more lively up here. This is also the section that when LEGO revealed this set, they showed off an ability if you pull out the piece from the back that kind of holds it down so that it doesn't just topple over if you pushed it. Now it would topple over if I pushed it because I pulled the piece out. But you can actually stack this with more tower sections, spending a lot of money, or I guess you could just buy the parts to go on your own.
Something is wrong. They all are dead.
the
They
tower
are
make
not
much more
real.
sense in a minifig scale if you get
You
more
cannot
of these
hide.
together.
You are
I don't
not
know. I don't
safe.
think I would
Run
do it,
away.
but
Run
I'm sure there's a
away.
couple Lord of the Rings super fans out there that might be interested in this sort of feature, and I just love that it's an option. You don't lose anything by
I like how
having
it's
that there.
tried to make
It's
me
great.
run
Moving lower,
away.
you'll see the rocks that
This
integrates into the tower,
little
and if you look at the
computer
bottom, it definitely is very dark, but it's definitely
tried
not black like the tower in my opinion.
to
So
make
having it
me
be in a
run
dark
away.
bracket
That
definitely stands out on the design.
not gonna
Makes a lot
happen.
of sense to me, and
Sorry.
it's very well done. It kind of wraps from here and goes all the way down
Sorry.
the side of the tower. So
Not
it
gonna
definitely
happen.
livens up the build a little bit as well. Just makes it not this all black tower.
We did. What? Wait, will he stay?
So yeah, on the very bottom level, we've got these massive
Oh.
doors, and you've got an entry.
Okay, I don't think.
Incredible, super menacing.
I don't know what the song sounds like because I'm turned the volume to 0, so when I check it out, I'll listen. But yeah, we got a pretty cursed crowd. I don't like this.
It does look like there's something on fire around the tower.
Yeah.
As far as the exterior of their door is concerned, there's no more features or functions.
Sorry, but
which means it
how
won't
do
fit
I?
in maybe a normal shelf or case that you might have, and it looks extremely clean and brand new right now. But over time, especially these black tile pieces, they won't age well. I've had some Batman sets that I let get dusty, and it just doesn't go well for you. So
I guess this is it.
Sent me one of their 50 limited edition cases. All right, you ready to put this thing together? All right. So the case came extremely well packed to prevent any damage during shipping, and here was my initial reaction to seeing the backdrop. And you don't have to peel like a layer off. You're just so much nicer. That is awesome looking. Holy crap. I've changed my mind on keeping this set. The case was simple to put together as we used the included instructions and a little brain power.
Nah, he's getting out of here.
I think they tested several
This is normal.
Seriously though, because there's no screws and they utilize magnets, it's easy and quick to put together. Soldered into the base, you have a decorated brick shell.
Yay, you're cursed band.
Plus, there's a numbering out of 50
There's
for this
only
limited
2
edition
people
case.
that are
Now
not
here we are,
cursed.
the case.
And everyone else is probably should be dead, but they're not.
Cases that I've done in collaboration with Brickshell, but I'm really thrilled with the way that it looks. I think it contrasts super well to the shiny black parts that Lego has. Like it just works really well here.
That's it for this video. Yeah, so I'll see you later. Bye guys.